All right. Shalom, shalom, everybody. Let me
Shalom,
send this out to the to my Facebook. Uh, for whatever reason, it's not showing up.
Did you link it to the StreamYard? Your Facebook?
Um, well, no, it's not showing up on my YouTube.
It just came up on mine. What are you talking about?
Oh, it just came up. Maybe mine is just
Let me see.
slow because of this new using this thing Verizon Wi-Fi.
No, it's not showing up. It just shows your face.
It just shows me.
Yeah, it just shows your face.
The live's not up.
Nah, it's not up. It just shows your face. That's weird.
Yeah, that is weird. I can't even find it at all on mine. Let me get up out of YouTube entirely and go back.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
It
There you
popped
go.
up. Okay.
Let me see. Now I'm frozen, huh? Let me see. Let me go back to. Yeah, it shows you. I don't know. Pop into it now. You should be able to see it though, because I was frozen on there for a second.
I still can't. I'm telling you, like, for whatever reason, it is not showing up on my live. That is
Hold on.
crazy.
Let me go back to it. Because I could do it. I know, because you're on your computer, so I could do it.
Okay, it's up there now. I
It's
can
up
share it
there.
now. Yeah, man,
Uh,
it took forever for me to get this thing so I could share it to my Facebook.
yeah, it's crazy.
Okay. So
What do you want to
yeah,
get
that
into,
was
brother?
crazy. Oh, first off, I just wanted to say Kaula Haya by Shimmy Shia, which is all praises to the Most High in the name of his son, to start off the episode. And then I wanted to talk about
All praises to the Most High.
what we got going on with the new page. Uh, See Me Now with Bon Shamayam and GFS, Truth Be Told. So trying to get everybody to go over there. So if y'all catch this live stream later, make y'all way to that YouTube page and sign up, subscribe, because we're gonna be starting to go live over there. Because we're gonna have different conversations, bring different people on, speak more about business things and more
And drama.
economic things.
And drama.
Yeah, in drama. I like to be drama free, so but
I'm going to bring the drama, though.
yeah, for sure.
And drama.
For sure. So
Uh,
be prepared for that. So they passed the budget last night,
mm,
kicked it down
they kicked
the
the can. They
road
kicked the can on the road.
45 days, right?
Yeah, 45 days. But I mean, um, my issue with Republicans, man. That's why I like more the conservative leaning. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? My issue with like the Mitch McConnells and stuff like that, bro. Like you keep talking about funding for Ukraine, but people are suffering here, bro. You know what I mean? Like I ain't gonna never stop. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to that, dog, with our people here, the issues that they have here. I mean, nobody shouldn't get nothing for free, but at the end of the day, you born and raised here, but a lot of other people that just not getting. You know what I mean? Like it just
Oh
doesn't
yeah.
add up to me. Yeah.
And then the work, like, man, when we talk about that, man, with this Social Security, that's what's been pissing me off, man. Like, I done worked Like I done been a servant to the government. I got over 20 years in paying them. Like
They
I'm
don't
not,
care, bro.
you know what I'm saying? I
They
think
don't
they
care
hold
about
that
that.
against you. I think it's held against you. Like, look, man, you work, so we could probably get another 2060 off of this guy. So
Well, what do you think? Why do you think they boosted up to, like, you know what I mean? They're trying to boost it up to like 68. So you can
yeah,
only get like a few years only of it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And
before
stuff
you,
like
yeah,
that. Yeah, like it's sad, man. The times that we're reaching and all that.
hmm,
Um, don't get it twisted. The left or the right don't matter to me. You know what I mean? I don't believe in the uh, two different wings save birds. I don't believe in that either. You know what I'm saying? So there's you got some good people on both sides, whatever maybe. I'm a policy person. I'm all about policies. We got the best policies for our people to prosper and be having our own businesses and all that stuff. That's what I lean towards. I lean towards us to build generational wealth and stuff like that. And they're just taking it away with all this inflation and stuff like that. But we'll get into whatever you want to. Don't get me started rambling because there's a learning channel and I'm trying to save that stuff for when you go to the other channel and all that stuff. I don't want to do that on this channel because the way I talk, you know what I mean,
yeah.
they'll flag you.
I
So
could definitely get that, man. I think I'm kind of tired of politicians, man. Like
sick of it. I'm not
life
tired of it. I'm sick of it.
politicians, man. I feel
Sick of
like
it.
we
We
need
need
to
some new
boot
blood.
them up. Yeah, we need to boot them up out of there. I kind of like Tim Scott actually, but I feel like he too soft spoken. He not letting enough of his man come out. He allowing himself to get bullied.
Yeah,
As far as on the Republican side,
he docile.
yeah,
He too docile.
he afraid of upsetting a white majority.
Yeah, I'm conservative.
Yeah,
Um, well, what they call conservative because we was born and raised conservative. You know what I mean?
yeah,
If you're in the truth, you're basically conservative. Like there's no if and buts and maybes of it. But um, when you look at it, um, I think we need to stop biting our tongues, man, because it's like I see something today with the what is it, PBD, uh, and he had the Lincoln Project dude on there. You know what I'm saying? With spewing the lies and all that stuff, dog. And when you look at it, bro, it's amazing how people they down you when you tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? But they love the lies. You know what I'm saying? Nobody don't
yeah.
want to hear the truth anymore and stuff like that. So
You said the
um,
PVD?
PBD,
Yeah.
Vivian, whatever it is. I forget the guy's name. He's like an Arab guy or so.
Oh,
He got
okay.
like the crazy studio and all that. You know what I mean? But when you look at it, brother, people people like fluff. They like people to fluff them. They like people to just agree with what they say and all that.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with conservatives. Like they don't want to piss a certain part of the group off, or they want to piss this part of the group off, and stuff like that. Like it's like, nah, so I'm conservative, but I gotta. But you know how it is, bro. The police be on some bull crap. You know what I mean? We
Yeah.
just gotta be honest. Um, uh, uh, there's a lot of stuff that they say. Oh, groups of people crying victimhood and blah 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 blah. No, some of them do. You know what I mean? But some of them have actual facts because of the life that they live. There's people that's walking around in the hood that got criminal backgrounds that
Mhm.
they ain't really doing nothing, but they copped the plea on that just to beat the charge and thinking like they just don't want to go to
Yeah,
court no
cause
more.
if you go to trial, they gonna hit you.
They're
You
gonna
go to
hit you.
trial and
So
you lose, they throwing the whole book at you.
facts. Yeah, that's facts, bro.
So
Like
everybody know that if you ain't got the right lawyers,
if
cause
you don't
it's
got that
not
money,
it's not innocent until guilty. It's guilty until you can prove yourself
Your
innocent in the
innocence.
court system. Yeah, so
Well, it's like the dude was talking about that democracy, right? That's what you hear now.
mhm.
Democracy, democracy. Bro, where you get democracy from, bro? This country's not a democracy country. This is a constitutional republic. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
stuff like that. So they throw all this wordplay, bro. I get sick of it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get all this wordplay and all that stuff, dog. Like, when you be looking at people like, bro, like, go ahead with that, bro. I don't want to hear that. You know what I mean? And
No,
stuff
I
like that.
definitely get that.
Like, people, oh, freedom, man. Ain't no freedom here. What are you talking about? Where's the freedom at here?
Wait, the freedom here is the freedom to sin.
Yeah, that's the only freedom you got.
Yeah,
You don't got
that's
no
the
other.
big freedom is to
Yeah,
sin.
you still a
Yeah,
slave to this day. I don't care who you is, bro. What race you are, you still a slave to this day.
yeah,
You know what I mean? So people could ooh out the situation whichever way. They can fluff it whichever way that they want. You know what I mean? And stuff
hmm
like that. It's no different than when you want. You know, like let's say you overwhelm your business, right? If you overwhelm your business, eventually it's going to collapse. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So you got to look at America. America is a business. You know what I mean? It's not actually a country. It's actually a business. All right. They keep overwhelming the system, right?
hmm
Overwhelm the welfare system with the illegal immigrants. Overwhelm the housing. Overwhelm uh, inflation. Overwhelm when you overwhelm stuff and you break things. What that does is it breaks it, and they can guide it to where they want it to go. Either they want it to go to socialism and get rid of capitalism. You see what I'm saying? It's just
yeah.
a trickery where you be like, "Come on, man."
Well,
After a while,
that's
you get tired of it.
what is it called? It's called
Nothing new under the
out of
sun, like the Bible says.
out of well, I'm gonna say it like in a more I think I read this in a book. I can't remember what book, but out of chaos you create order.
Order, yeah.
So out of
Scare tactics.
chaos, when things are chaotic, you could then come in and create order.
Yeah,
But you use the chaos to create the order, and that's kind of what they're doing. A lot of false flags, a lot of things like that. Um, yeah, I definitely, I mean, definitely, that's what they're doing because the truth is they're afraid of people.
yeah,
People have the power, so they need to keep people divided against each other in order for them to retain power. And they almost done with people. They're pretty much done. They just are careful about how they dealing with people's emotions. They don't want people to get emotionally charged and go pull all their money out the banks and go buy up all the food in the store and start rioting and things like that. But
but bro,
other than that,
look how many trillions of dollars though, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
people. Let me tell you something. With the money that these people don't wasted, bro, everybody could have been all the way good over here. You hear me? Like
What what
really good.
what they waste money to make money as well. Like I've been noticing something Poland, England, all the UK, all of that area, Australia, Taiwan. Everybody been buying our stuff, man. Buying
But they're
more
getting rid of it
jets,
too.
buying more rockets, buying,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Buying drones. Like everybody
yeah, but they're
been
getting
like,
rid of our debt though. That's the thing that people don't realize. They get rid of our debt. Uh, this is a learning channel, so I'm trying to hold I'm trying to hold myself from refrain myself from saying certain things. You know what I mean? But it's a crap show, more or less. You know what I'm saying? It's bad.
yeah.
It's bad and ugly. It's so bad that people don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? Like how we was talking the other day, we thought slavery was bad, boy. There's a whole different monster.
Well, I mean, it that thank thank the Most High God, people still got a little bit of time before they fully experience that horrible time that's coming, and hopefully they use that time wisely and you know get themselves together.
Yeah,
Okay,
hopefully.
what about the alert? They got an alert coming out, right? Uh,
with the
So
energy.
a nationwide alert that's gonna go on everybody's phone soon to let everybody know. I guess like a FEMA preparedness alert. I guess for anything it could possibly be for, but I'm assuming it's because of the war.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's
Yeah,
something that's bigger. It's bigger than what it is. They never gonna
yeah.
tell you what it is exactly. It's the same thing with man, I'm trying to think, but I just lost my train of thought. Ain't that so? It's always worse than what they want to tell. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah.
they just can't walk it and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, where you be like, man, come on, fam.
Well, what that movie say? You can't handle the
Handle
truth,
the
right?
truth. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can't handle
people
it.
can't handle the truth. If they
Yeah.
came out and said, "Look, we about to plug y'all up into a digital world so y'all can live y'all happy dream lives, and we about to have robots do all y'all labor," what do you think people would do? People can't handle the truth, so you create the chaos, break the system down, and then rebuild the system in the image you want. Once it's so bad, that's what people don't get. When it says they will not force people to get a chip. Let's get biblically. It will not be no forcing to get the chip. People will want to get it. They will want to get out of the situation they in and
Yeah,
get
to
back
survive.
into some type of situation that's normal. We have been serenaded with technology. We've been
So,
serenaded with it for like the last 15, 20 years, serenaded with technology. Once this is stripped away and we go through the hard time, people just gonna want to get back to the technology. And then people gotta think at that time, outside of the cities that's gonna have the bad madness in it, they're gonna create all of these super smart cities built from technology. People just gonna be like, look, let me whatever, let me get out. Whatever you want me, I need to get a chip. Hey, that's cool. I'm about that life. People just gonna want. That's why it says,
but yesterday price is not today's price, my brother. Bro, let me tell you something, bro. I seen somebody asked me. I forgot who the guy was. When we get off here, I'll show you. He sent me a message. Hey man, could you come? You wanted me to come on this channel to talk about trucking. This was like a regular person. They don't even know about trucking. He was like, "Hey, can you tell me why the truck drivers hate FMCSA, right? The ones that DOT that control trucking." I said, "Yeah, because they're making so many rules, and usually when you see them truck drivers, most of them they're the main source of income for their household. So
right,
these people keep creating these rules, talk about safety, safety, safety. As soon as a disaster, or something happens, guess what? All them rules go out the window. So you can do whatever you want because all the rules come out the window, right? Because you're doing because you trying to with COVID and all that. Well, with that, uh, all the rules go out the window. But then once what I'm saying, once people be like, oh, what I mean, I was like, yo, dog, I really don't want to get into that conversation. Blah blah. Diesel's already like $6 over there in California, man. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
diesel's gonna go up to like $10 soon. Like gas gonna be like $8. I was like, dog, I ain't. I said, bro, we could have a conversation about that. Ain't nobody gonna listen. Ain't nobody gonna prepare for it. The only thing I could tell people is stack up on food and water. Um, if you got extra money and you don't want your money to go to waste, try to buy gold, silver, bullion, what we call bullion, and to you might make money on it, you might not, but at least you preserve your wealth. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And stuff like that. Because if the dollar tanks and 1 ounce of gold goes for, you know, $5,000, well, you made money on it if you pay like 1900 for it. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
at least you're preserving your wealth, and it's not paper. Paper is not only worth as much as it's printed on it. I had to catch myself because I was about to use some profanity. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
that paper is only worth about the ink that's printed on it, which is absolutely nothing. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, brother. And with these people passing that 45 days and this, that, and the third, you know why they did the 45 days? They did the 45 days because they're going to put the Ukraine thing in there. You know what I'm saying? When that 45 days is up, they're trying to cater to both.
but we're
Well, we
gonna
didn't.
see because that line is drawn pretty thick. The Republicans who don't want to do it, They don't want that Ukraine thing in there. That's the big thing stopping it. This
But why
war
they
is
passed?
splitting it
But why they passed it though?
because they didn't take the Ukraine. They didn't put the Ukraine thing in it, and Biden about to
Mm-mm,
pass an executive order for Ukraine to keep getting money.
mm-mm. You know, Biden about to pass an executive order for Ukraine to get money.
Yeah,
So that's why they put it in there, right? So
yeah,
it's a catch 22. You know what I mean? It's fluff. That's all it is. It's fluff.
yeah.
It's fluff. People over here starving. People over here going homeless, bro. The car market crashed. The housing market about to crash. The stock market about to crash.
Well, I feel like
Uh,
the stock market crash is over.
nah,
I feel like the stock market about to end up booming, and then
nah.
everybody else is gonna feel it's gonna feel that's kind of like once the stock market been in a recession for like the last 2 years. We've been in
Two and a
our
half years,
recessionary downturn, so that's
and it's
kind of
still got a lot to
normal for
go.
stocks though. So I
Yeah,
think I
nah.
think like
Another 20%.
okay, if you base that off of Bitcoin, that would mean
Another
Bitcoin
20%.
has to drop past the previous low of which it had for this semester. I
Mhm.
can't see Bitcoin going under 10,000. That's like
Uh,
it's at 30, almost 30,000. It's almost creating a new bottom. It would have to drop. I mean, if you're talking about crypto.
no, stock
Now, I
market.
think there's some overbought stocks in the stock market. I think most of them are down, to be honest. Almost every stock is down badly. The only ones that's up is the tech,
Another 20%, brother.
Facebook, Meta,
Another 20%.
another
Then
20%.
yeah, then you could get into it. But right now, no, I don't recommend nobody to do it.
Uh,
Everything's done. Like when you do the
See, because
numbers,
I don't believe in a big collapse. I don't believe in that.
oh,
Like
you
the
don't believe in
people
it?
say the government, the world, everything just I don't believe. I've looked at stats enough. They're smart people who deal with this money in this system are a lot smarter with monies and systems than us. I don't think I
That's
don't
not true.
believe in the big collapse. I think there will be a collapse, but
That's not
I
true.
like to look at history. History
I like I
shows
like I like I like to look at
yeah,
history. I like to look at charts.
when there is a collapse, every time there's been a
You
collapse, people get rich. The
you know
when the stock market collapse ends, the world collapse begins, and once the
mhm.
world collapse begins, the stock market starts to boom again. If you look at the Great Depression, that was like one day. That big drop was one day. After that, it started rebuilding itself back up, and the world got hit after that. Businesses were shut. You
Yeah,
get what
but
I'm saying?
you know who
But
Jamie
the
Dimon is?
stock market started going back up.
You know who Jamie Dimon is, right?
Yeah,
So why Jamie Dimon goes on Indian news and says that the Fed's going to go up to 7%? He knows something we don't know because they part of the banking system. You see what I'm
yeah,
saying?
I can see
Um,
that.
so in the
I
long
can,
term basis,
yeah.
you're talking about a barrel of oil at 150. The big collapse, what people don't realize is that we've been in a recession.
Oh yeah,
We've been in a recession. This is by the time they say there is a recession, it's a depression. People are losing their jobs left and right. That's what people don't realize.
yeah.
Not
But the
only that,
jobs haven't really even started. That part
not yet. Oh no,
until
they
the
haven't started
stock
yet.
is over. Yeah,
Yeah,
that don't.
it's hitting, but it ain't hitting like it's supposed to. But the other thing is that the other thing that I see is that the pay raises.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like in California, they're paying $20 an hour though to work at McDonald's and Burger King and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. I mean, but
Like,
that's what happens before the deflation. It as inflation keeps going up, it
nah,
keeps rising, rising,
nah, gonna be
rising, and then
hyperinflation.
well, see, I keep hearing that, but there's no precedence for that unless you mention like Venezuela or Zimbabwe, which had like 100-year failing economies.
Well, the
But
president is now.
what I'm saying, if we look
Every day
based
the
off of
prices go
history,
up. No,
right?
no,
But
no.
that's happened before.
You see,
It's not the
everybody else,
first
you got
time. That's not the first
mm,
time this happened in American history.
Nah, brother, you
You
got to
don't
look at.
remember like in the early '90s, video games was $500-600. People think video game consoles are expensive now. They were
They were
five
more
six
expensive
hundred
back then.
dollars. Yeah, if
Yeah,
you
back in
want
the
to talk
days.
about TVs, those big ass fat TVs, excuse my language, that they used to, the theater
Yeah, it was
bottoms of
12. Yeah,
five.
the floor
Yeah, they
models,
was
floor
two
model
thousand
12.
2500s.
Yeah,
Yeah, they were
yeah,
more
1800.
expensive for 40 inches and 50 inches than 40 and 50-inch TVs are today. So
Yeah, it
when
was a
we
lot more
talk
expensive.
about inflation, we've dealt with inflation before, but
I remember when
after
VCRs
each
first came out,
time,
though. Them things was $500 for a VCR.
you get where I'm going. But after
Yeah,
each inflation event comes a deflation event, and that's when we get hurt because people lose their jobs, prices go down. You notice Texas didn't raise its minimum wage. Why? Because when deflation hit, they're gonna start paying people 7.25 in Texas again.
yeah. But the thing is, the thing that I see is hyperinflation coming. I don't see how they're gonna get past it. Because let me tell you, every day everything is going up, going up, going up, going
That's
up,
because we
going up,
keep
going up,
buying.
going up, going up.
And remember what
No,
they just said. The end of
that's
our
because
buying.
they don't have nothing. It don't have nothing to do with us buying, man.
You
They
don't
don't.
think so? Price and demand. That's business 101. Like, if people
Nah.
demand it, the price goes up. If you stop demanding it, the price
The
goes
reason why it
down.
keep going up is because everybody else around us. You're looking at just here. You gotta look at what's going on. We all tied in together.
Yeah.
Everybody else is collapsing. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
as everybody else is collapsing, we're not realizing that here, right? So even yesterday, when we went out and about, and I'm looking, and I'm like, bro, where all these people getting this money from? All the restaurants was packed,
Yeah.
the stores was packed,
Yeah.
and I'm like, bro, what is it? Well, I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's because people are using credit cards, and that's why they're surviving right now. Because they're using credit cards. Go look how many houses in foreclosure right now.
No, I get that.
Insurance went up 50%, right? Did you know that?
Hmm. Well, it depends what company you with.
Yesterday, insurance went up
Insurance,
50%. Yeah, yesterday. Yeah, my commercial
like
real
car
estates.
insurance.
No, my commercial real estates, my house, everything went up 50%
Oh, okay.
yesterday. Yeah. I looked at
Yeah.
the bill. I was like, what?
What company are you with?
I got a few companies, but
Oh, okay.
they it's wild, man. I think they probably gouging, to be honest with you. You know what I mean?
What
But
this just I keep trying to break this down, man. This is what happens when in economies, the more you buy something, the more it goes up, man. It's just as simple as that's basic. Like when
nah,
I took marketing, I got almost a college credited marketing class. Like when I took the marketing class, that's like business 101. The more people buy something, the more it's gonna go up. It's not
Amazon
gonna go
hurting.
down. Huh?
Amazon hurting. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these
Yeah.
businesses hurting. You know what I mean?
Until
Like
they start laying people off.
they
That's the
are,
money catch.
but they are though.
But I'm
They are gonna
talking
start
about,
letting people.
yeah, I'm talking about, you get what I'm saying. When you lay people off, stocks go up. That's another
Yeah,
fact. When you
they
lay
do go
people
up.
off, stocks boom because the company
But
makes more money. They're able to
but
do
who gets
the
screwed is
job
the
without
retail
the money.
investor though. You know what I'm saying? The retail investor is the one that gets screwed in the stock market, bro. They hold the bag every time,
Oh
bro.
yeah.
Like,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
it's
Cause it's
not.
like a guessing game. You playing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got
You
you
don't
got to bet
know.
your bets wisely. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you don't know who go, but hey,
Yeah.
sometimes the retail investor becomes the rich investor after these moments
Yeah,
in time.
sometimes you get
Yeah,
lucky. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes
yeah,
you do. I mean, it's a gamble. You know what I mean? Ain't no
yeah,
different than going to the casino. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
you know, what they call it? Where because I don't even use that word. Or fail. You know, when your
Look,
business, when you do a business and it don't
yeah,
prosper, they be like, "Oh, you failed in that business." Man, you ain't failing nothing, man. That's just you paid for a learning experience. That's all you did, man. You ain't failing nothing. These people be using some terminologies. I'd be like, man, failure is when you fail and you stop, dog, and you be like, I can't do it no more. Then you
yeah,
failed. You know what I'm saying? But you didn't fail, bro. If you're still trying to move on entrepreneurship is not easy too. Like people
mm,
try to push like with Caesar Pena and Envy and them when they were
Yeah.
doing that real estate stuff. I don't think Envy got nothing to do with it, but who knows? But Caesar and them dudes, bro, those are failures to me. You know what I mean? Because he fronting like he's doing that, but he don't even got it like that to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So those are failures to me. You know what I'm saying? So, well, some people look at failures and I look at failure, I guess it's totally opposite than what people are pretty privy to. But I've been an entrepreneur my whole life, so it's kind of, what I mean? It's kind of one of
Yeah.
them things where, it's uh, even when things like it don't affect me. You know what I mean? With things that, with the decisions that they make, um, with insurance going up. Um, I already planned for this way ahead of time.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So I already knew what was going to happen. I knew it once everything got ooh. I was like, oh well, shit, it's gonna be a rough 4 years. You know what I'm saying? When I seen everything that happened, like, oh, it's gonna be a rough 4 years. But like I said, I'm when things go with the situation that we working on and stuff like that, I think I'm gonna just sell everything and just call it quits. I think I'm reaching that point in my life where um, I'm hitting a half a hundred, so about to hit it
Ready to.
soon. Yeah, I think I got like a good 2 more years, man, and I'm done with it. I'm done with everything. I'm gonna
I
retire
can
fully.
understand.
Yeah, fuck.
I could definitely
Had
understand.
to
I
catch
mean, it's.
myself.
I think that. I think the scariest thing about what's coming is because the scariest thing about what's coming is that the inflation isn't for the people who it's not affecting. It's not affecting them. Like, yeah, they prices, they food getting more expensive, but they, like you just said, they jobs is paying them more money. They could afford that
I make
expensive
more.
food.
I make
Yeah.
more. The
So,
more it
so
goes up, the more I make. So people know.
you but you get what I'm saying, right? So
Yeah,
like, so a lot of people, the people it's not affecting. In this situation, like I say, we went through this in Michigan because while the rest of the world was going through a fine economy, we went through a depression. And during our
yeah. A
depression,
serious
we
depression.
yeah, uh, we ended up having deflation where you could come to Michigan and get everything cheap. People don't remember like them houses that's 50, 60, 70,000. It was $200.
Man, you go buy the
$200
same
a house.
car in New York and California. You could go to Michigan and get it for $25,000 cheaper.
I'm telling, but you know what? That was people in Michigan still couldn't afford it because at that time the big three had lost all the people don't understand what's coming is mass layoff. That's how they're gonna fix the stocks. The reason why prices keep going up is because them people invested in them companies want money. At the end of the day, it don't matter about nothing else but those people on the
Yeah.
board
They just
and
want
how
that
much
board
money
money,
they
man.
making. Yeah, they don't care about the stock. As long as the board is making their money, getting their little dividends, they great. Now what
Right,
happens
right.
is we reaching that boiling point. And the way the board makes money in these boiling point things is to let people go. Let
Shalom,
people
Peter.
go.
Shalom. Shalom. Yeah, yeah, you're in line.
Oh, we got a oh yeah, Shalom, Peter.
Yeah, bro. Like it's I don't know, man. Like it's just how people always get the short end of the stick, bro. So
I
it kind
think
of bothers me, bro. Every time, every time I see stuff and I know how it's going, bro. It kind of like I don't know, man. Kind of hit me like in my heart, in my soul. You know what I mean? Like we're too busy about who getting locked up, who's snitching and loving hip hop and
yeah, we a stiff
oh
necked people. That's what the
yeah,
Bible
bro.
says.
Bro,
It
it's
says
just
they are a stiff necked people, right? That's our biggest issue. Like we don't want to make the preparations to prepare.
yeah.
You
People
get
don't
what
even
I'm
got
saying?
water stacked up, bro. There've been droughts. Like people don't even know that the sea water's coming into the Mississippi. You know what I mean? The salt
Yeah,
water's coming into the Mississippi. It's to the bottom right now because fresh water is heavier than seawater. You know what I'm saying?
right.
But you know what I mean? Like it's just I don't know, bro. Maybe I just be worrying too much sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean these are what the Bible say. Scrooge's for amendment.
Yeah,
Everything that's going on, these are Scrooge's for amendment. These are things that people should see that should make them know, okay, time's getting short. Let me prepare to be like the pilgrims. That's what the Bible
yeah,
said. Be like the pilgrims in the end time. Let me prepare so I could be like a pilgrim and survive this. When people not making that, they're not reacting the way they should react because we stiff neck. People is looking at the things that's happening. And they looking at their pocketbook and they like, well, I got enough. Hey,
yeah.
hey, it's gonna be all right. We'll make a way in
Man, if you
in
don't got at
time
least
to prepare.
a year of just your main bills, it's gonna be rough.
This
It
what I
is.
would advise, man. More than ever, link up with brothers and sisters,
Yep.
uh, and try to buy some land, man.
Yeah.
Real talk. I mean, if you gotta go set up,
Outright. Outright.
people don't understand the technology
Unincorporated
we
land.
have. But
Unincorporated land.
in my opinion, just if you could get land away from the main cities, if you close to a main, hey, do what you don't be. Even if you don't got it built up, go take your time. People would be surprised. I've been watching so many years of video. You would be surprised what people could do. I watched a dude and him and his wife and their family set up and lived in a tent. A nice tent, albeit. It was a nice tent. Super nice tent.
Yeah, I
But
can't do that
they
though. I ain't
they
gonna lie.
stayed in the tent until they got their house up. And now they got everything together. Life is
Oh,
always
you talking
about
about that brother and sister
sacrifice.
couple?
Um this the one I'm talking about was actually I want to say the guy was Hispanic and his lady might have been Hispanic or she might have been a white lady. I
Oh
couldn't
no,
remember.
I'm talking about the two Judites that they were living
But
in like a vehicle, and then they got the double wide trailer put on their property and all that stuff.
oh, I didn't see. No, I watched some Judites put up a dome home. I mean, with no AC, with nothing, just set it up and then work from there and build it up. I watched that as well. I've been watching it a lot. People would be surprised at what people could do. People would be surprised that like nowadays things that used to be made fun of, people are making into permanent homes, yurts. Yurt, hey, people used to be like a yurt. That ain't nothing but a teepee, like the Indians, and people is living in yurts, full time
Man,
living, and have
I
been for
live in a teepee,
decades. So
but not a
I
tent
think
though. Not a modern tent, no. But
no, I know. I think the tent they had was a blow up tent. You pop air in it, and it just kind of pop up. It was actually really nice. It's like a home, but it
yeah,
allowed
yeah.
them. It gave them a place where they could have AC or heat. It be isolated from the weather and give them a chance to get their house and stuff put together. And I
Oh,
just
that's what's up.
and that's kind of what I'm throwing out there, man. Don't think that there's no way because we limited on funds. Link up with some brothers and sisters, put some stuff together, man, and just and attempt it. At the
Make
very
sure,
least, you could have a bug out spot. At the
yeah, at the very
very least,
least.
with the garden that's naturally out there growing, because you know when you grow the real seeds drop and everything and repollinate, they might regrow again. You get what
Yeah,
I'm
make sure
saying?
that the people have the same mind frame as you that you hook up with. Make sure you're on the
Mhm.
same page.
What the Bible say, we were supposed to when we put down the food, we were supposed to let it sit for like 7 years, right, or five
Yeah,
years or something like that
5 years.
before we ever picked it. So
Hmm.
it don't even matter if it's as elaborate as you hoped or wish. I'm telling you right now, life won't be that elaborate when things get bad. It won't be that nice when things get bad. So to have a place that's safe, that might have food and resources tucked away from people, is going to be the most important thing when what do they say shift happens when
Yeah, chef. Yeah.
yeah
When HTF hit the fan.
yeah
When it hit the
yeah
fan, bro, hey
when it
boy,
hit the fan, yeah, it's gonna be
yeah.
that's gonna be your best. You're gonna be more happy about having something tucked off than anything else. Let me tell you, because I mean, just think about it. You stay in an apartment now. If you do, you go buy your apartment 5, 6 years later, it be jacked up. Not from you. just the results of that apartment and them painting over the walls, all that starts to reshow. If they covered mold, it's gonna come back. Every
Everything,
little
yeah, every
detail,
time. It never
it comes
fails.
back after a few years. So what do you think happens in a time where there isn't the income left to refix things up? Things are gonna deteriorate fast. So just make sure you got a place off to the side as best as you can. The most important things is food now, but people
Food
think
and
it's
water.
impossible to do
Food
the
and water.
land thing. And
No,
this is my
it's
thing, man.
sustainable.
I watched Edomite after Edomite after Edomite go and do this with just them, their wife, and their family. Just go in a truck, barely any money, and just make it work
And survive and make it
and
work.
survive and build and thrive. Not just survive, but build and thrive. So we can't
This
just keep looking
this right
down on
here,
Edom. We got to start taking, you know. Okay,
yeah,
go
this
ahead.
right
My bad.
here. No, no, this right here, this is something that you gotta detach from living in things like this, like houses like this. You gotta learn how to like I wish I could tell you how the plans and stuff like that, but Mr. might tell you I live in a real nice crib. Man, I ain't worried about this thing, man. Man, ain't nobody worried about this, bro. I would consolidate and keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Well, you good, dog. As long as you got a roof over your head, man, it don't matter, man. For real, for real. You could
But
live in
that's
your whip
why
in the woods. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
come
praise the
on.
Most High for the brews waking up. Because I think an
There are a lot of
advantage
brews working
that
out.
some
Uh,
brews got a portion of the brews waking up have is they've been keeping the tabernacles. They've
yeah,
been going out and camping. They've been learning how to getting back in touch with nature, even if it's just for that week. They've been going and doing it, and that is important. We got so many city babies that just only know the concrete jungle. That's it. That
yeah, but that concrete jungle
learning
ain't gonna
how
be
to.
there for long, unless you're gonna live in these 15-minute cities. Cause that's coming.
Oh yeah.
That's
I
coming.
mean, if you could get into the 15-minute cities.
No, you're gonna be in there. You're gonna be stuck in there. It's a
Oh,
wrap.
you talking about they gonna lock you in?
Yeah, they're gonna lock you in that hole. You
Oh
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
they're gonna lock you in the 15-minute ones and
And
block
don't
you out of the
forget,
smart cities, right?
yeah, I'm not really a fond meat eater, but I eat
Yeah,
eggs. But don't forget that a lot of these cities that you live in 2023, no, in 2030, meat is going to be illegal. A lot of these cities pass these laws where there's like 40 cities that pass these laws where you can't even buy meat in those cities. So you know.
they're gonna probably be pumping people with that fake meat. I
Well, you
think
already know
people
that
go. I think people gonna adopt it
that
fine,
chemical
man. Yeah,
that chemical food
I think they're gonna have like they're gonna
that
have
chemical food is no different than that freaking
chicken with
frozen
hot
dinner shit.
Cheetos flavor. They'll have hot Cheetos flavor chicken
Oh,
wings.
crickets,
Hey,
crickets. They're gonna get the crickets with the hot
but
Cheeto.
but I'm talking about they are allowing us to pretty much just genetically create chicken
Create
from
everything.
anything. Yeah, so
Yeah,
like
but you're gonna get crickets though. You're gonna have the cricket hot Cheetos. You're gonna. I see it at the grocery store now. If I go to a
yeah,
grocery store.
but that's because that just got passed for them to start doing it with the food now. Like so now they gonna be my sister said she saw some chicken pre-seasoned already like full chickens pre-seasoned with
Yeah,
some
dog, I
crazy
seen that
flavor.
too.
I told her I said it's coming. I said cuz it's not real meat. They growing it from soy. It ain't got to be real. It's got to be like 3% real chicken. It don't have to be barely any real at all. They just creating it up in the 3D printer for y'all out of soy, bro.
Yeah, straight out of soy, and
And,
it look like real meat, smell like
uh,
meat and everything.
I'm
It's
telling
crazy.
you,
Well,
they
they season it so you don't be like this don't smell like meat. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they season it. You know what I mean?
But
So they'll have like this
I'm talking
deep
about
lemon pepper smell and all
that
that stuff.
artificial flavor. You get how
Yeah,
they do it. They gonna have like cookies and cream chicken
cream.
wings. Like
Yeah,
people better
it's
be
no it's no
as
different
I
than
get,
when you eat Oreos,
yeah,
Chips
yeah,
Ahoy, uh, 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 cereals. You know, none of that stuff is real. That's all
yeah,
plastic and all that stuff, but people eat it. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
fully processed food.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now and that's kind of it's sad, but That's what's, and I can imagine it's gonna be people out there like, bro, that Oreo, that cookies and cream chicken wing go hard, bro. It go hard.
Well, yeah. Well, Peter, to be honest with you, people have been consuming this stuff for so many years now. It really doesn't even matter anymore, to be honest with you. Why do you think people lifespans are so short now? But like what we said before, A grade, B grade, C grade foods that people don't know about.
Yeah,
So people don't even know. Like Aldi's, when you go to Aldi's, that's C grade food. That's food that other people won't take. You know what I mean? So,
yeah,
and then the D grade is what you get in the that they give away at the shelters and all that stuff. You know what I mean? There's grades of food that people don't know about. It's a system of grade of foods, but we're not gonna get into that conversation here. But we will get it in See Me Now with Ben Shemayim and stuff like that, where it's a little bit because it's more like a learning channel. So
yeah,
we're just
man.
trying to open people's eyes on certain things.
If y'all tuning in, man, make sure y'all go subscribe to the channel. See Me Now. It's my other channel. See Me Now with Bon Shemayim. We're gonna start moving these over there. We just gonna do a few of them on this channel to try to get some of the crowd moved over. We're gonna talk about a lot of things. It's gonna be a lot more in depth than this. This is more like a little freestyle. You get to see how a lot of the times we just be kicking it on the phone, to be honest. But we
This
gonna
is what
come
we do
out
on the
with,
phone.
yeah.
Yeah, this is what
But
we do on
we,
the phone. But if you want the information, you got to go
yeah.
over there because
Yeah,
this is
it's
more of a
gonna be
learning based channel.
detailed. We talking
Yeah,
about notes, scripted
showing facts,
shows, yeah,
showing
facts,
facts and
added
everything.
videos. Yeah, it's gonna be definitely detailed. We just coming on here to try to get the traffic moved. So we're gonna do a couple more on this channel, and then we're gonna try to get the traffic moved over there. And then once we get enough, a few subscribers and stuff over there, we will start going live. Right now, I got 2 subscribers, so let's pump
I
it
don't
up,
feel bad.
y'all.
I got 15.
Hey, let's pump it up, y'all. Once we get quite a few subscribers, we gonna. I mean, I'm not saying in the hundreds, but maybe 10 or 20. We gonna start going live over there, and
And
it's
by the
gonna be
way,
detailed. It's gonna
we
be
have
detailed.
invested a lot to bring this stuff to y'all. For real, for real.
Absolutely. To be
We have
honest,
invested.
y'all don't know. We're not gonna go into full detail because we're gonna have a video series about this soon, and we think this video series is gonna take off because I was just talking to somebody, and people think that the only black people out here doing and I'm considering the Latinos, all of us, like Yasharala, right? The only people of Yasharala out here really doing
Brother, when you
good.
say black, Latinos is in there too, bro. I don't go
Yeah.
by that. I don't go
But
by that black and Latino thing, but go
but
ahead.
I gotta do it for the rest of the people watching, because it's some blackity blacks and some Hispanics, and it's all type of people out there. So I'm just
Man,
trying
let
to
me
let
say it my way. Nah, I ain't gonna do that because they're gonna strike your channel.
I'm just trying to let everybody know. But they hopefully y'all will get to see, because to be honest, even if y'all don't get to see it, it's not really about y'all. To be honest, everything we doing is for the Most High. I'm gonna be honest,
Yes, sir.
straightforward. So at the end of the day, if y'all see it or not, it's for the Most High. But what we're hoping is, like Paul said, that he hoped to bring some of his own flesh to emulate him, right? What we're hoping is that when we bring these videos out and y'all get to see the projects that we working on that are really for the benefit of our people, and to prepare for the times coming, that we provoke people of our own flesh to emulate our actions. That's what we
Yes,
hoping.
sir.
So that's
Yeah.
why we putting it out. So it's not just out to get clicks and views. So we're hoping to get our own people to emulate it, and see that this is something we could do. Actually, we probably come from here. Actually, we would probably thrive better in this situation than we are in the situation we
Not
in.
probably. We will.
Yeah, we
Not
will.
probably. We will. We will. Once we get these shackles off of us, man, because we still in shackles. Is and I understand, man. Don't get it twisted. I understand. You know what I mean? A lot of people not don't have the resources and stuff like that. I know.
Mhm.
But once you get these shackles off of you, it's a different world that you live in. Whole different world that you live in. Can nobody say nothing? Can nobody tell you what to do, or what to say, or what can you do, what you can't do, and
Hmm.
stuff like that. But this is gonna be a quick video and stuff like that. We just wanted to touch bases with everybody and all that. And if you belong to a camp and all that, man, come through, holler at us, man. It's all love, bro. We love all of y'all. No matter
Yeah,
what your belief system is, I don't care if you ISUPK, I don't care if you IUIC, I don't care if you Sakari, I don't care what camp you belong to, man. We love y'all all, bro. We love all the camps. We love everybody, um, and all that. So we just want unity between everybody to love each other and respect each other beliefs, man. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Whether we agree with them or not, respect everybody. Like I said a million times, and I say it a million times again, me and Ben Shemayim got a whole different belief system. But that's my brother, and I love him.
exactly.
We disagree on a lot of things, but that's my brother, and I love him. And I love all my other brothers too. And we need to start showing each other more love and more support and just start loving each other a little bit more, man. That's all. We don't got to, what they call it, the get along gang. But we just got to love each other, man. Whether we believe in
Yeah,
each other belief systems or not. It shouldn't matter what one group's belief from another group or another group believes this. Just love each other, man, and do things positive for the community, not not the Israelite community, but for the community to see, because not everybody gonna subscribe to what we believe in, but so people can see in the real communities that man, these brothers is really doing that and really being like that. You know what I mean? And love each other.
yeah. I think it's time that we separate the people looking at the what God is doing with us as a religion. It needs to be separated.
No, faith,
It needs
faith,
to be
faith,
separated and turned
faith,
into a
faith, brother.
heritage. No, it's no. We
It's
pretty
not a
much
religion.
act like I don't
We,
care what people call it. It's a religion. They act like a religion. No, that's the truth.
they
They
do
act
act like
like
it.
in a
They do.
religion based on religion principles. They go against other religions based off of their that principles that
Yeah,
don't align with their religion. We treat it
yeah.
like a religion, and instead of that, we need to start treating it like what it is. It's a heritage. It don't matter if you a Christian or Muslim. If you one of God's people, that's who you are. Period. Regardless of what religion you believe, we need to get back to the
Just
core of who we
yeah,
are
just
as a
stop believing
people.
in false idols and
Yeah,
stuff like that, man. To come back to the
yeah.
truth and know who you are, and just love
Because
each other, man. Just love each other.
what happens is it becomes a religion. We become divided as a people, and then you get one people wanting to go against another people based off of what they're taught is their religious theory. When in
Yeah,
reality, both of y'all are the same people. Regardless of what your religious theory is, y'all both the same people. Y'all ancestors went through the same drama. Y'all live in the same drama
yeah.
now.
Still to
we
this
we
day.
yeah, look at the things that you're going through that can help you come together, and not always looking at and nitpicking at the things that's going to separate you, because if you find the common things that can actually help y'all come back together and make people more open to realize their faults. If you don't come at common goals, you're going to immediately make people not want to change their faults. You're going to make a Christian say, well, you that can't be God, you acting like Satan, you can't be about God. So now you're helping reaffirm their faith when you were trying to get them to abandon it and go to the truth. So
Yeah,
instead of using the things that we disagree to destroy each other, why don't we use the things that we can agree on to come together
come
and then
together.
try to break down what the truth is over things once we're together in a peaceful
Yeah,
manner.
that's a fact.
Yeah,
And by the way, no, I don't hate nobody. No, I just only love the 12. So ain't
yeah,
nothing
because
personal
you know
against
they're
nobody.
gonna be in the chat like y'all some
Yeah,
Edomite loving.
nah, I don't hate
Y'all,
nobody. I just love
y'all
the
love the
12.
Edomites.
Nah, I don't got no love for them, but I don't got no hatred for them either. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I
Um,
got love for everybody. I'm gonna be
there's
honest.
nothing
I know
wrong with
y'all
that.
gonna eat me up in the chat. I got love for everybody, man. Let
I
me
still
tell
love
you,
you, even though you got love for everybody, bro. That
I
don't got
I,
nothing.
I
That's your
consider
personal
love.
thing.
I consider love an action when I say love,
Yes,
meaning that if
sir.
I see anybody going through any situation and I got the means to help them, I will help them. If I
But
see,
you know,
and
what
that's
my
what I
stance
mean.
is.
Yeah,
You know what my stance is just I only love the 12. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
that's it. I don't have nothing against nobody else either, though. You know what I
yeah.
mean? And it is what it is. You know what I mean? Just like you, nobody should knock you for the way you feel about it. You see what
Oh
I'm
yeah.
saying?
I mean,
And
to be honest, I really wouldn't care because if I'm gonna help somebody, I'm gonna help them no matter what they race, and that's how I show
well,
love.
regardless, you
So
think I'm not going to help
if a
somebody because of
person
a
if a person looks at me downside because I show love by helping or compassion or anything like that, hey, they could take that up with God, man.
yeah, you think I'm not going to
Because
help
I
somebody because
really
of
don't
they
care what people think. It's more about God. At the end of the day, I'm trying to be like the Bible says, Christ like.
man? Listen,
Is that
I'm at
so?
peace with all men.
Yeah,
That's what the Bible says. I'm at peace with all
yeah.
men. But you think I'm not going to help somebody because of their nationality? Nah, dog. That's not how life works. I do business with a lot of people from different nationalities, so that's not how life works. And I'm in business ventures with people from different nationalities. Just don't knock on my beliefs, and we be alright. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Um, it's nothing against nobody or what they believe or nothing like that. No, I'm got nothing against nobody. I just love the 12. That's it. There's nothing against nobody. I got nothing against nobody. I just want my people to get right. That's it.
Yeah.
And that's not being, oh, you being a separatist and blah blah blah. No, dog. It's just time for us to get right, and it is what it is.
Well,
It
no,
don't got nothing to do with
I
nobody
get
else.
that. I get that same what would you call it, propaganda speaking too, that's what I am, because if people will try to say that I'm a contradiction because I say I love all people, but yet when I do things for my people specifically first, and they feel like that's race bait. In this next
No,
thing, that's race bait. But no,
I
that's
do that
my
I do
true
that right
belief.
now. That's my
Yeah,
belief. There's
it's
nothing
gonna
against
always
nobody
be
else.
Israel first,
Yeah, it's always
but
gonna be Israel first, bro. Like I don't care
but
what
but
nobody say.
regardless, you know, if I see somebody, and like I say, I consider love an action. That's why I keep saying that. Me and my wife have talked about this, and I've said this over. That word, that just it's overused. Badly used. Love is an action. Love in the Bible is you
Love is
can
not a
mix it
word;
out
it's an
with
action.
charity. And you can take
Yeah.
love out with charity. Charity and love in the Bible is almost the same thing, especially in the New Testament. Love and charity are in and out. They're interchangeable in those scriptures. So
Well,
love is an action. It means to do. So when I say I love them, that means that if I saw anybody hurting, anybody who needed, I would help them no matter what nationality. Well, I wouldn't care
I
if
would
they were
too.
evil to me previously. I wouldn't care if like last week they just said some racist to me, despicable. And then this week I saw them on the corner hurting. Guess what? I'm gonna look out.
Well, you're a better man than me on that one, because that ain't going down with me. But
That's just how I am. Because
you're a
at the
better
end of the
man than me on
day,
that one.
yeah, I'm
Mm.
gonna look out. At the end of the day, it's about God, not about me. And my
Yeah, I feel
personal
you.
feelings of what they said or have to do. If I felt like that, man, I would be done cut half the people who came to my chat off, because I done had been get attacked on the chat on some of my bigger live streams. But I don't. I still love them. No matter what you say about me, all I could do is try to show you the way love's supposed to be. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but
That's
my
it.
my my walks is for my people right now. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And get them right because they always been behind the 8 ball. So that's just it, brother. But don't forget, see me now with Ben Shamayam. But we're gonna wrap it up on that one and stuff like that because we're getting to that hour mark, and
Yeah.
you can't be on here too long, brother, because you start talking and then you be on here for 2 hours and don't realize it.
Oh yeah. Well, I was watching it. I was watching it last time too. Yeah, we just get into power conversations like this, which is actually important. Like these conversations right here, especially when we're talking about the different nationalities and everything, is actually important and what love is, because this is one of
Yes,
the
sir.
things that get our whole people off they motion. It get us behaving unrighteously. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna call nobody specifically out. I'm not gonna do that. But I'm gonna just say it gets us as a people looking unrighteous, and we're supposed to be an example of righteousness. And people feel like, well, that's what we did in the past, and look what happened to us. No, that happened to us as we followed their gods. The Bible tells us that a million times. It did not happen because we started being nice to people. What
It
happened to us
started because you
happened
follow their
because
religion.
we followed their beliefs. We followed their
Yeah,
God. We gave up our beliefs for their beliefs, and that's what happened. It's not because we were being nice or we had care for them. That's not what happened. Just like Solomon had 700 wives. It wasn't just because he had 700 wives that he disobeyed God. No, he allowed one of them wives to take him away from God. That's where the disobedience was. It wasn't in the fact of the 700 wives. It was the
yes
fact that he
sir,
allowed one to take him away. So with that,
yes
let's
sir.
end it, man. I just wanted to. That's one of the big points, man. I feel like if
All
we could get
praises.
that together, we could come together because
We
we
definitely
need
can.
to
We just
come.
got to get it, put the egos aside and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But
All right, man.
shalom and
Shalom.
barakatah. Peace and love to
Rakatha.
everybody.
Yes,
Peace and love,
yes.
my brother. Shalom.
One more time, Kala Hayabah Shemi Shaya. All praises to the Most High in the name of His Son, Barakatha. Peace
Barakatah.
out, y'all.